Hi, this is Ron Sheveland, and I'm about to head off on another mission trip, this time back to Nepal, where I'll be working up in the Himalayan mountains with a man named Ananda Tamang. But before I tell you about Ananda, let me give you a little bit of my past history in Nepal. About a year ago, I was there doing several different ministries, but the key thing that I was doing was teaching for 2 weeks at the Himalayan Graduate School of Theology. There, I really developed a close relationship with some of the staff members, but I was also thrilled with the students. You see, Nepal's a very dark country. A lot of false religions, a lot of spiritual warfare. It desperately needs Jesus Christ. Maybe only 2 to 3% of the entire country are Christians. But these students are planting churches, and they're doing evangelism. They're caring for people in their needs. They're bringing great glory to the Lord Jesus Christ. And Ananda Tamang was one of my students. And God had called him up to this area of the Himalayan mountains called Jiri. And there he's planted a couple of churches, and he's organized a lot of the pastors, and he started a school called the River of Life Bible College. Well, he and I have been in steady email correspondence like I do with a lot of my students. I try to send them resources, and then they send me great reports of what God is doing. And Ananda invited me to come and speak at this Bible college. And frankly, at first I was reluctant. It's a 30-hour plane trip just to get to Kathmandu. And then from Kathmandu to Jiri is an all-day bus ride up narrow, winding mountain roads. But God overcame my reticence because of the incredible need that is there. Here's a region that needs Jesus Christ. And the biggest thing that's holding back the growth is the training of leaders. And that's what Ananda is doing, and that's what I'll get to help him with. And so on Monday, October 29th, I'll be flying out. When I get there, I'll be immediately going up to Jiri. I will be teaching for a week at the River of Life Bible College from 5 to 6 hours a day. I will be preaching 2 Sundays, and then I will be teaching for 2 days at a Bible conference where Ananda has invited about 100 pastors. For all of this, I really need your prayers. Please pray that I might have safety in my travels and my family will be taken care of back here in the United States. Pray for God's spiritual protection over me in this country that does know so much spiritual warfare. Pray that I might be effective in my teaching to the students. Pray that the pastors and students will hear the message and then multiply that same message to many other people. And I also need to ask you to pray for our finances. We're behind support as it is, but with a trip like this, the travel expenses will be quite high. So pray that God's people might be able to provide finances for this ministry of eye training, that we may be able to continue to do this ministry in other places. I want to thank those of you that are supporting us on a regular basis as we try to train pastors and church leaders around the world. But if there's any way that you can give some additional finances, that would sure be appreciated. As you're praying, I want you to really pray for Nepal. I've got a little girl here that's a friend of mine. Her name is Sophie. And Sophie is the daughter of the pastor and director of the Himalayan Graduate School of Theology. And she's going to encourage you to pray for Nepal. So listen to her voice, would you?
Hi friends in America, can you please pray for Nepal because some of my friends are Hindu and then if they don't become Christian fast or quickly they will go to hell, so please pray for them. And can you please pray as well, and can you please pray for Nepal so they will stop worshipping cows, dogs, crows, because some days they worship Hindu gods, like the Hindu gods' names are Shiva, Ganesh, and all. And so, can you please pray for Nepal so they will all be Christian and then they will not go to hell? So, bye bye, America.